All right, folks. I've watched it. Oh, get lots of more questions. Got lots of more answers. Yeah. Oh, guess what? This episode had about every kind of Klingon you could think of in it. Yes, it did. Every kind of Klingon you could think of. Even had Klingorks in it. Had the U.S. had Klingons in it. You had Klingons that we all got to like and love, like Worf. And you had Klingorks in it with the ugly, huge freaking foreheads that didn't match their bodies or anything else. Oh, yeah. It had it all. My brain is broken. Oh, and of course, Fox steals the Enterprise. Yep. So there is that. Basically, an episode mostly without Pike. Came at the beginning, and he's taken off somewhere to go find somebody that's supposed to help with the trial or some shit, but you don't get much intel. Because that's where it leaves off at the very beginning. That done. Wait till next week. Yeah, trial or some shit. Even though I screwed up the title of this, damn it. There we go. Efforts there. Yeah, whatever. There's anyway, Broken Circle, episode 1, season 2. Basically meh. I suppose if you want to think outside the box and not know that this was a different universe, it may work. But if they keep trying to bullshit you and tell you that it's supposed to be Prime Universe, it doesn't work. Not one bit. Not one bit. But you'll have that, folks. You'll have that at all. Anyway, middle of the night. It's almost 3 a.m. for me. Everybody's asleep. I warned you I would do the middle of the night thing. This Star Trek show. I am doing it. What? Finally get to see the new chief engineer, even though she's not technically not the chief engineer at this moment. She's actually an inspector. Inspector at Starfleet, and she helps Spock steal the Enterprise. This excitement. Apparently, she's over 100 years old. some other alien race. I don't know who the hell. I can't remember what the hell they called her. An alien race that lived on Earth for a long time, and basically came out being an Fox mother years and years and years before. Apparently, they lived forever or something. There's been bored and wants some excitement, so she helps build the Enterprise. Right from the start. And of course, by the end of the episode, Spock has a hangover because he decides to drink blood wine with the captain of battle cruiser. I know some people are out there lurking right now. Watching. I don't know who it is. Somebody's lurking there. Quick recap of not too many spoilers. We have every freaking kind of Klingon in them. They are on a planet in the neutral zone, apparently where the Klingons dilithium, then the Federation has it the next month, and they switch back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. Damn sense. Makes absolutely no sense that if they're going to share the planet, coexist, but no, they have it. The other party takes over for it, flips back and forth. And apparently, these people want to start the Klingon Federation war back up. That run this place, they have a starship in a big mine. Yes, Thomas, 5 out of 10, so mediocre. It was meh. It was just freaking filler episode for a season opener. And I just love how the Doctor and Chapel can inject themselves and become ultimate warriors that beat up 50 million. It's Carol Kane. That's her voice, man. You gotta remember, she's 70 years old. So but she sounds almost like she did when she played the present on screen. Sounds halfway the same as she did when she was Vodka's wife taxi. Carol Kane, she's been in tons of stuff. She was Billy Crystal's wife in Princess Bride. Tons and tons of stuff she's done. The ghost that punched out Bill Murray in Scrooged. Tons of things. Build up the whole box let off without punishment for stealing. Because they're worried about a battle with the Gorn. Really? Battle with the Gorn? Yes, it was a mediocre episode. I have to wait till next week to see anything. I think it'll be a couple of weeks before we see James T. Kirk show back up. All in all, a rather boring episode. A couple of chuckles here and there. This is the state of things. I stayed up this late to watch. Better get better. I'm just not staying up this. I would say the end scenes with the Klingon battle cruiser. Vulcan. What's up, Kai? I just stayed up and watched that Strange New Worlds episodes now. Bothering about it and how it sucked. Yeah, except, Thomas, it looked nothing like the Discovery. I don't know how could have called it across. Oh, it's me going back and forth, changing. I need to look at the microphone more when I talk. That's me and these damn directional microphones. If I'm not looking straight at it, it's not going to pick me up. Son of a bitch. Get any tennis balls, Kai? Or did Elihu flake out and not have them? Dish sort of looks similar, Thomas, but the cells and all that were way wrong for it. Tennis balls didn't get voted out. You're probably safe, Kai. You didn't meet up with Elihu. He was whining most of the time there in Vegas about it's too noisy. I can't sleep. You're in Vegas, man. That's what happens when you're downtown. Shut the hell up. Stop whining. Fortunately, I had to request that David Copperfield would make him disappear, and he didn't do it. Damn it. Why he was spending enough time with Chris Knight, I guess. Yeah, he tries to be out all day and then tries to sleep at night and then complains. Then he bitched about oversleeping and missing his ATV tour thing out in the desert, but then I seen the next day he still got to go, so. Well, I couldn't have been super busy because he went out and had lunch with Elihu. And then they met up at some other time, according to Elihu. So I don't know. Well, apparently, Chris got married while he was in Vegas to the mystery girlfriend that we never see. Yeah, apparently he went out there to get married. That's all I'm hearing. Apparently, LDG at some point the other day they had a live stream of the wedding going on, but I never got a message about it, so I never saw it. And they had a live stream somewhere about it. Of course, it's not on his channel, so I don't know where they were live streaming it from, but got married. Somebody actually said yes. Kept him in the dungeon long enough that they got. Well, I don't think it was on LDG's stream per se, but they were watching the underground. So I wasn't on the computer at the time, and nobody ever texted me a message like, "Hey, this is going on. You got to show up and see this." I didn't get nothing. Is what it is, folks. I guess I'll grill Chris whenever he gets back and I talk to him. Stop. I really don't think this is going to be a super long live stream tonight, though. I just stated I would do this. Everybody knew I was going to do this. Do it, but if it's going to be this lame. And good morning, 47 Yorktown. A lot of time people show up this. I know Thomas appreciates them. Oh, I'm dropping everything all over the place. Let's see. What else do we got? Strange New Worlds is trending. Not a hit. Only meh. It's meh. Meh, I say meh. Oh well. See what else. Oh, we can see Spock's in love with Christine. So I am surprised when he was giving her the CPR, he didn't actually do the mouth to mouth. He just did. But whatever that green stuff was, they injected himself. I could use some of that every once in a while. I could use some of that. Help me get the work done. And help me beat up 30 Klingons. Of all shapes and sizes. That's right. Cheating on your fiance is very Vulcan. Then again, we know that his fiance cheats on him at some point in the future. Unless this is a completely different timeline, then she doesn't do it. No, she does because she falls in love with somebody. I just love how though people can steal starships and not get in any kind of trouble at all. Their only punishment is having to deal with a hangover. Everybody does all kinds of things. And even Kirk, when he stole the Enterprise, he got demoted at least. Nope, nothing happens to Spock. And I love the beginning when they're doing all the stupid inspectors running around, how the females can just like nap on all the inspectors and they just kind of wander away. Nothing like insubordination, just no, nothing happens. Freaking Star Trek, I tell you. Have a bunch of set rules, but nobody ever follows them and nobody ever gets in trouble for it anymore. Then you wonder why people out there in the real world can't believe they can't do this. Because they can't act like their favorite TV shows because their TV shows are showing them that they should be disrespectful and everything else. And there should be no retribution to me doing this. You don't be so mean to me. Just imagine the rant Bird will have. Let's see. I'm going to predict my points here. Bird rants about the Klingorks being in this episode. So they had hair. You could tell they were the Klingork designs. He will rant about doctor and a nurse taking injections and then beating up 30 Klingons by themselves. He will rant at the fact that Spock stole the Enterprise. He will love, though, how Klingon battle cruiser looked. I'm sure he'll love that. Probably rant like I did about this co-ownership of a planet, switch back and forth every 30 days. That'll be my predictions for Bird rants tomorrow. Bird's head will explode. Oof. And if their whole point was to use this other ship to attack the Klingon battle cruiser, then why were they stockpiling phasers and that? It's not like they were going to actually go out in a hand to hand because that would have blown the whole cover of them trying to do this false flag of the Federation starting a war. So they wouldn't have needed all those hand phasers. Made no sense. Made absolutely no sense at all. Sherman's planet could have been solved much quicker if Mr. Peabody would have just showed up. Seriously, if you're trying to start a war with a Federation starship against a Klingon ship, you know it's going to get blown up. Klingons aren't really going to check to see what bodies are on it. They're just going to blow the thing up. But why would they need phasers? It's not like they're going to get boarded. And I seriously doubt Khan's great granddaughter could outdrink a freaking Klingon. I just don't see that happening either. Don't see that. And that happened earlier in the. I don't see that happening. Well, yeah, that was how the whole show went. Yeah, a male Klingon at that too. Oh well. Good thing there's not full seasons like there used to be back in the day, and you only got like 10 episodes to watch. One down, nine. At least this will be over by August. Hey, somebody's got to have a vagina, and if it's not me, microphone. The microphone works. I'm actually going to go to bed here in about 2 minutes because I'm tired. And 3 o'clock in the morning, and I should sleep at some point. Gonna finish this cigarette. Chilling like a villain. Though, since Kai is here, we should make Kai feel really at home.
Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Bounce, 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 bounce. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Bounce, 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 bounce. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Tennis ball, throw it against the wall. Helps me forget about my cancer.
Yeah. Make Kai feel at home. That helped kill a minute. I am surprised the salty one isn't awake, or maybe he's still watching the episode. Wrap his brain around it. I don't know. Yes, 47 Yorktown tennis balls forever. Apparently, most around here can't get enough of the tennis balls. Tennis balls help me forget about my butt sore. All right, folks. Well, we've done the review. We've talked about it. I'm just going to call it a night and go to bed. My brain hurts. Thanks for those that popped in. Kai, 47-year-old Thomas. All the other ones lurking in the background that didn't say a word. But you know, getting the hell out of here.
Am I fired again? Yeah, you're fucking absolutely fired. And all your promotions are redacted. Like, dude, why would you have to fuck yourself like that? Why? You're clipping all this shit, aren't you? You're gonna have a fucking montage of all the times I said you were right, said you were wrong, said you were fired, said you were rehired, said you were promoted during this live. You're gonna have them all and play them on your channel, aren't you? Well, you've absolutely been fired again because you're an asshole. You're fired from talking to me and being my friend and being on my channel. Get the hell out of here. Go on, get the hell out of here.